how we have defined the split valuation, right? We configured split valuation, we created valuation classes, we create GL accounts, we maintain the GL accounts in OBYC, then we created the material. I showed you how to create a material with multiple valuation types. Then we created purchase orders. We ensured that there is a pricing variance also created. That is done. Now we will look at the part B, right? Part B. Okay. So here where are my goods received, goods done. So this step we did not do here. Run cost estimate, which we'll leave it. Okay. So we did purchase order, all of this. Now we'll go and maintain quantity structure for mixed costing. The quantity structure is defined as per costing version. So it is not defined in company code level, but let me show it to you. Okay. Now I'll go to slash n. Let me just go to CKM3 and show this particular material. There is a split valuation. So when I give split valuation, say okay. Okay, please enter a valuation type. It asks for valuation type. So let me give period 8 2024. Now enter. So it doesn't give me the values. Valuation type local procurement. Say okay. Okay, local procurement 18,180 was the price defined, so I got 180 and 20 rupees excess I paid, so 20 into 100 2000, which is my price difference account. Now I will change it to import procurement. See, I can do as per import procurement. When I say import procurement, okay, it, the standard price was 240, but I bought it at 250. So 240 into 100, 24,000. That 10 into 100 went to price difference account, and against which purchase order that I have bought. So this is done. Now I'll also show the material master. Material master, the standard prices will be there. There's nothing else to show. So now we will go to SPRO. So my shortcut T code is SIMG. Go to controlling. Okay. Go to product cost controlling. Go to product cost planning. Select functions in material costing. Okay. In select functions in material costing, go to mixed costing. In mixed costing, I'll define a quantity structure. First you have to define the quantity structure type. So define quantity structure types for mixed costing. You can see here, right? Define quantity structure types for mixed costing. So it is asking you to define something here. Okay, what I will do now, I will define one new one. Okay, new quantity structure. I'll call this as what can I call this? Quantity structure. I'll say QIST, quantity QTST. Okay, time dependency. Let me show you time dependency. 0 means no time dependency, so it is perpetually available. Is it based on fiscal year or it is based on year? I'll say it is no time dependency. Name I will give global quantity structure. So this is a one-time setting. So done. QTST is 0, global quantity structure. Price validity, nothing I am maintaining. Save. Save okay. Now if I go back and try to display, okay, back, if I display the existing quantity structure, a read access only, which is fine. So you see it is already there. Read access, QTST, all of these are there. Quantity structure, category, etc. Okay, so quantity structure, planning, material, etc. It has come to material only. This is applicable for material. Quantity structure modifiable, it's ticked. Okay, that's it. Now this one I have to assign it against my costing version, right? Define costing version, click on the costing version. Okay, now here is what I want to tell you. See, we are using costing version 1. The costing type 01 indicates legal valuation standard cost estimate, right? Valuation variant is 001. So I cannot now, so either, see, what does this say? Variant for transfer price? No, this is not for transfer price. So if I give K100, K100 will be taken. So instead what I should give now, whatever I have now created, right? What is it? QTST. I have created QTST. So I'll enter here QTST. So this is the quantity structure to version, description, save. Okay. I have removed the K100. Okay. Only when you have a different costing version, you have a different costing version. Let's say instead of updating standard cost estimate, you wanted to update a tax or commercial price or something else, right? Then in that costing type will be different. Costing version is different. Then you give a different quantity structure, but that doesn't arise. As scenarios I have not seen, but you can see now quantity structure I have assigned it at a global level. So save it, done. Now this is done. Now create a, let's see what are the steps. Okay, let me go back to PowerPoint. Okay, so I have done the create costing version. I have to create procurement alternatives now. I have to create procurement alternatives. This is an end user activity. We can do it in CK91N. Okay, go to /n. Okay, go to accounting, controlling, and I believe product cost controlling, product cost planning, material costing, special function should be there, CK11, cost estimate, costing plan. See, master data for mixed cost estimate, you see CK91N, you have to select this CK91N here. Okay, in CK91N, okay, you have to first select the valuation type. So where is this? See, valuation type is already there, RM log and RM import procurement. Okay, select on this. Okay, click create process category, say BB purchase order. Okay, BB purchase order. Purchase organization is B100. Supplier I am not giving. Okay, names changeable, so I am not giving. Supplier I am not giving anything. Say confirm. So purchase organization B100. Why is it giving? Enter vendor. So why am I defining it against vendor? 27, 26 not 1, 26 not 1. Okay. Okay. This is a new one which I have created at the same plant level, but there was an existing one which is this one, right? I can change. Let me delete this. What I have created, can I delete it? So let me just go back without saving. I'll go back. Data change, save data. No. Let me click on CK91N. So you see here, purchase order. It should allow me to edit. Okay. Yeah, changeable name. I will say this name is raw material. This is import procurement. If you want to give the lot size as 1, you can give lot size as 1 and confirm. That's all. Now go to your purchase order local procurement. Okay, I will now say local procurement. Costing lot size 1, enter, and then save. Let's see if it is saved. Yeah, it's done. CK91N. Now again let me just check. CK91. Okay, see the names are changed and costing lot size is 1. Now if you want to select a particular valuation type, see what happens. Only import procurement, say enter, only import procurement is displayed. But whereas I want to display both of them, I will not select anything. So all the valuation types under this will be displayed. Okay, for one each. So I have given this, that's all. Nothing else is required here in CK91. And go to mixer ratios. Here you will maintain ratios. Go to CK94. In CK94, select the material for which you are to give the ratio. Okay, plant is defined. Do not propose any period or fiscal year because we made it, time dependency is not relevant. Quantity structure, whatever you have defined, QTST, select the QTST, enter. Now here again don't give any date. Okay, this MR is required, mixer ratio is relevant, right? You want to give the ratios, so don't give any date. Say okay. Let's say import I will use 25% or 20%. and local I'll use 80% and say enter. This is the proposed ratio that I wanted to use. So the raw material import procurement will be used 20 percentage time, 80% it will be local procurement. This is the mix ratio that we are proposing. Same. This is very impactful. See how the final good will get estimated based on this. Save done. Now what I will do, I'll create a material. Okay. Let me show that to you. Now that is done, mixing ratio is done, create an FG material. So let me show you the finish, how to create that. Go to mm01 slash n mm01 in mm01. Okay, instead of RM I will give it as finished board FG. FG, I am creating finished board split valve. I will not give, yeah, let's say 01, that's okay. Split valve 01 mechanical. This is FERT. Okay, done. Enter. Basic data 1, right? I'm not purchasing this, so I'm producing this MRP 2, 3, 4, and work scheduling is also relevant. So work scheduling is also relevant. Say okay. Plant is BB10. Okay. Storage location is BB10. Okay. Say enter. Okay. So this is the finished good which we are producing, right? Basic unit of measure is FG. Sorry, EA. Material group is B100. Say enter. MRP type ND. Okay, lot size is EX. Say enter. So special procurement, nothing is there. Backflush, bulk material, none of these are relevant. Safety stock not required. Here availability check, give it as KP. Strategic group is 10, make to stock, let's say. Okay, done. Production version will come back and assign once the BOM and routing is available, and then click OK. Now production supervisor you have to give, which is B10. Done. Say OK. Valuation class for the finished good is B40, right? B40, and let's say this is farm sector K1. Okay, done. Now you want to give some standard cost estimate. I will not give. I wanted to calculate and show it to you. Okay. Say OK. Say OK. Now material origin I need, and overhead group is BOVH. Variance key is there. Profit center is BB10. Profit center 01. Say OK. OK. Save. Now look at it. What happens? Okay. The price of the raw material local purchase, I have to do some Excel work here. Here it is. Okay. Let's say to produce this finished good, which is BB10 FG split valve 01, you need raw material. Okay. So let's say you need 2 units to produce 1 unit of main good. Raw materials you need is 2 units. Right? And if I want to produce 5 units, I need this 10. Okay. But raw material has 2 variations, right? RM local is 80%. RM import is 20%. What is the price of RM local? Price is estimate price is, if I remember, 180, and this is 240. Okay. How many units I am going to use? 10 into 80%. 10 into 80%. And in this case, it will be 10 into 20%. So I will say here 10 into 20%. Right? That is the mix ratio I have adopted. Now look at the price. This into 8. And the same thing here. What is the total? 1920. Now if I say 1920 to produce 5 units, right? So this is cost of producing 5 finisher. Cost to produce 5 units of FG. So now number of units is 5. So per unit cost of production for 1 unit of FG comes to 1920 divided by 5. This is what it should come to, right? 384 is what it should come to. We will use the same ratio. For each unit, I need 2 units of raw material. Let's see how it will all shape out. So now we have done mixing ratio. We have to create FG material, which we have done. Now we have to create bill of material. So the FG unit is done. What is FG unit? This one. For this, I will go to BOM. BOM is created in CS01 slash n CS01. Select your material BB10 1, and as I said, I always make things from the 1st of August. Done. Here select the raw material. Now your raw material is BB10 underscore RM split well. So this is L is the category. What did we say? To make 1 unit of finished good, we need 2 units of raw material, and we will say EA. Okay, done. We need 2 units of EA. Now click on save. That's all. I'm not giving any other material. That's it. Create BOM is done. Then go back to routing CA01. CA01. Let me select the material. CA01. Enter. The material is by default selected BB10. Again, it is from 1st of August. Done. And then say OK. Now usage is 1. Its status is release, and then go to operations. Select work center BB10 work center 01 PP01. Okay, that's it. So enter. Now select how many hours of activity you will do. I'll say labor is 1, machine is 1.5, and the power is 2 units, and then here fixed fuel cost is 1. I have to copy this from my sheet there, Excel sheet. I'll copy cost analysis, this particular value here. Okay, done. Save. Okay, slash n, update the production version MM02. Go to the finished group. In the finished group, go here, select the plant. Okay, I have to update the production version. Go to production version MRP4. It asks for location BB10. Okay, done. Production version. Now this is mix costing 1, right? MXC1 mix costing scenario 1 part B version 001. Date is 1/8/2024, 31/12/9999. Now click on this version here, MXC1. Select routing. Okay, go to group. Okay, in the group, okay, for this split valuation you have selected a routing. Select your routing. Select BOM. BOM is selected. Check. This is okay now. Both are okay. Say continue. Click on continue. Click on save. Now you have created a BOM. You have created a routing. You are now updated the production version. Now what we will do? We will check the cost estimate. It should come to 394. No, that is the material cost alone. But you have this other conversion cost, right? Let's see the impact. Slash n CK11N. In CK11N FG split valuation. Say OK. Say OK. Okay, now here I want to show you the material cost comes to 384, is it? See, it is coming to 384. Why it is coming to 384 is the question. Right? Now here if you expand this one, okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Why it has taken 96? Okay. Import procurement material cost is how much? Procurement cost is 240. But we said we will consider only 20%, right? So here if you double click on this, see you are getting valuation type, okay? For 20 units it is taking. If you are producing lot size is 20, then for each of them 240, at the rate of 240 you get 4800, right? 4800, but then you are getting 96 here because 20% of this one, 20% of this one. So similarly, if I go to raw material local procurement, the cost is 180, right? But 80 percentage of the time we are using. So click here, 180 into 2 units. We are going to consume 2 units. 180 into 2 is 360. 360, 80% of 360 comes to 288. Let's see that. So let me go to the Excel. Very important for you to understand this ratio here. So for 2 units, so if it is 180 is the local case, right? Local procurement. Okay. And import procurement is 240. Now to produce 1 unit, I need 2 units of this or 2 units of this. Either way, I need 2 units. Okay. This into 2, right? Same way, this into 2. But at the proportion, what I will be using, the ratio that I have given is 20 percentage of 80 percentage of the time, please use local procurement. But whereas 20 percentage of the time, you use this one. Now you see 288 plus 86. What is the total? 384. This 384 tallies with the 384 that I have earlier computed even before running the cost estimate here. So this is a green. Whatever I have given here, 384 is a green. 384 is a green. Now you come here. 384 is a green here at the FG level. At the FG level, if you see 384 is exactly correct. This ratio you need to understand. You have to understand this one. So if I click on this RM local procurement, you will get the valuation type and see this particular mixed costing is enabled on this particular material. So if I click RM local procurement, you will also see the procurement alternative and there is a percentage also defined for this one. Alright. Now go to the finished good. Check different tabs, costing data, PPC1, dates, quantity structure. See, production version is there, valuation, costing sheet is there, history, okay, costs, all these things are fine. Yeah. And all of these are green. Even if any of them is red, you will not be able to proceed further. You will get very inconsistent data. So now that I have created the cost estimate, see this activity cost we have understood, right? This it comes from planned activity rate. How did you get 384 is what you have to understand. How did you get 384? Let's say I am computing cost for 5 units. So user entry, if I am consuming it for 5 units, right? So the raw material that will be required is 10. Now if I use only raw material which is procured locally, the standard price is 180. 180 into 10, I should get 1800, but I am not getting 1800. If I say I am using import, the standard price for import is 240. 240 into 10 is 2400, but that is also not the case. 1920 you are getting. Why are you getting 1920? Because 80 percentage of the time, okay, 80 percentage of the time comes to 8%. See, look at the formula. 80 percentage of the time, which is comes to 8 of the total 10 units, so it comes to 1440. Look, do these maths, check these formulas, then you will be able to understand. Okay, very important that you understand how this pricing of 384 is arrived. Otherwise, there is no meaning of why we are maintaining the mixed ratio. Okay, I will now save this. I have saved it. I will release the cost estimate. CK24, go to CK24 and now go to company code B100 BB10. We are talking about BB10's FG split valve 01, this one. Okay, let me first do the test run. Okay, say execute. One cost estimator successfully. Come back. Okay, now what I will do, I'll remove the test run and now I'll say okay, execute it. One cost estimates were updated successfully. Okay, go back. See, you have got three different valuations. Let me just do this for RM and see if I can do that. But cost estimate is not even saved for RM. But let me just check. Execute. One cost estimate successfully done, though I have not released it, right? Back. Can you see 7 different prices, right? Look why there is 7 different prices. We have 3 currencies. So this raw material, okay, cost is 240. Cost is 240. Import, procurement, etc. Local is 180. Look at the average price for this raw material, 192. So first let me save this raw material price back. I'm not doing this for finished code, right? I'll click release, execute. One cost estimator done successfully. Save. Okay. First I'll show you the material master for the raw material. I'm doing this for the raw material now. Okay. BB10 RM. I don't want to use this RM. RM script val. Accounting 1. BB10. Enter. So you have got a different moving average price of 210. Do not get confused with that. See, there is a standard price that has come 192. Why this 210 has come? This is purely moving average price. Because first 100 units we bought it at 180. Second 100, no, it is not even 180. We bought it at 200 or some other price. Second 200, 100 units we bought it at 250. So that's how you got this 210 here. Do not worry about this price. Look at the standard price of 192. How you have arrived at this 192 is more important. Okay. Now 192 is done. Go to the costing tab. See, it's same 192 is there. Moving average price, this is there. Standard price is updated. Standard price is updated. Costing 1, nothing is there. Accounting 2, nothing. Accounting 1, nothing is there. Now change the material and now give the valuation type. Now we will try to give the valuation category also, not category, type. BB import procurement, say enter. Import procurement, whatever you give, the 240 has come. And inventory value is also 24,000. Let me see if I can compute the value in Excel. See, in the first lot you bought RM local 100 units. I believe you bought it at 200, right? So the price came 100 into 200, right? 100 into 200. Okay. Now this is the quantity with at which you bought. This is the rate. This is the amount. Then let's look at cumulative inventory. Cumulative value. Moving average price. Map. Okay. Cumulative inventory will be this one. Cumulative value will be this one. The next one, we bought RM import. RM import. We bought 100. If I am not wrong, we bought it at 250 and the cost comes to this one. So cumulative inventory is 100 plus this 100, 200. And similarly, the inventory value will be 20,000 plus 25,000. Here you go. So the moving average price will be this divided by this and this. Okay. So 225 should be the moving average price, whereas it is giving 210. Why it is giving 210? Then it is considering the price of 180 because you have used 3 and S and this one you have given 240, right? So you are getting the moving average price as 210. Because at the valuation type you have said that you need the price difference, right? See, let me show you the material master. At the valuation type, see here at the raw material import procurement type, at valuation type, what did you use? 3 and S. 3 and S. But if you remove the valuation type, what does it show? It will show you the average price, moving average price at standard cost estimate. Moving average price at standard cost estimate. So do not get confused. Relax, meditate on that, just think through what is happening. You will understand these arithmetics and the science behind it. It's very simple. It's simple math actually. So let's say BB10, I'll say okay. See, now it is 3 and V. Based on standard price, it has computed my moving average price. Based on standard price of 180 and 240. It has not taken the actual price and did a moving average. Why? Because the price difference has gone to the price difference account. Though I have bought the raw local at 200 instead of 180, those are going to price variances. Very important that you understand this. Now we created a finished good, but we have not released the cost estimate for that, right? So let me now go back, and this is saved. That's why you have the cost estimate now. Back, you have released it, right? Done. Now again I will run this CK24. Let me check in the material master if I have released the cost estimate and you are able to see the cost estimate. Let's go for BB10, and this time we will look at local procurement. Enter. Yes, you have got the standard price, and you will not have the costing tab here. So look at the funny part. At the valuation type, you have the accounting tab, but you don't have the costing tab. The costing tab is there where the account postings are not there. Because at main valuation type, right, where you don't specify any valuation type, you have not assigned any GL accounts there for this material. Okay, so let me go back and release the cost estimate for FG split val. Okay, remove group valuation, remove test run, say execute. Zero were estimated. That's surprising. Why? Split valuation legal with list output. Release mark allowance. Did I not save it? B100, it's all done. Why is it not B100? Plant is B10 split valuation. Say execute. I'm surprised why it is not giving. Okay, to log created on 16.8. So there is an error issue with the cost date issue. Okay, let me show CK11N. Okay, BB10 RM split val 01, BB10 PPC1. So if I give 15.8, because actual date today is 15. Okay, say enter. It doesn't accept. It has a released cost estimate. If I go to CK13N, it has got a released cost estimate of PPC1. Enter. Okay. Okay, it has got this released cost estimate of 19,200. If I change the costing lot size to 1, it will give me 192 split valuation. So this is RM. I'm sorry, I have to do it for FG. FG split val. Okay, split valuation for FG is done, but for some reason I cannot save it now because today is 15th August, but whereas server is considering it as 16th August. So that is the issue. So quantity structure dates is 15th August, costing data. Okay, marked without errors, cost, everything is fine. So it doesn't get allow me to release it. CK13. Let me see if I can delete it and change the date and see. This is 15th, but whereas server is 16th. Let me recheck if I can run it once again. It is released. No, not yet released. It is saved. So the next step is mark and release. B100, BB10, FG split val, group val. Let's do a test run. See, zero materials are done. Why? So let me just delete and see CKR1. So there is a date inconsistency, so I'll have to wait till midnight 12 o'clock and then I will be able to run. Okay. A reorganization of cost estimate. B100 plant is BB10 and this is the material here FG split valve. I'll have to delete all the cost estimates. Back. Future and current standard cost estimate. See, there is a future cost estimate which is there, but the date for this is 15/8. But whereas as per server today is 16/8. So there is a confusion here. Okay. Let me just delete it. Back. Let me rerun. So the future standard price is now deleted. Okay. Current standard cost estimate. Execute. Nothing is there, so it's fine. Previous standard cost estimate. Save. Back. Nothing is there. So now I can go to CK11N. Okay, let me see what date it is taking. It is taking 15. Now this is the issue here. Let me just try to run it for 16 itself. Did I change it 16? Then where is the issue? Because today, as per calendar, today is 15th, but the cost is estimate is running for 16th. So there is some inconsistency between the date. This is causing some issue. So previously I ran for 16/8, right? Let me redo this for 15th now. Instead of 16th, can I do it for 15th? Okay. So the price is going to be the same. Okay. Just say, oh, it doesn't even allow me to save this. This is wonderful. Okay, it doesn't allow me to save the cost estimate. The dates are the issue. So /CK11. So let's go with the 16/8 itself. If I go with 16/8, I'll have to wait till tomorrow to save this, at least till midnight. Click on save. So I save this, but I cannot release it today. Okay, /NCK24. Company will be 100, plant BB10, material FG split valve, legal valuation, test run. Okay, let it be test run. Group valuations are not there. Let's execute it. Okay, now this is working correctly. The one material is estimated, which is perfect. Save. Back. Now release it. Oh, did I do a test run in marking? My bad. Let me remove. So let's say marking again I am doing. I have marked it. One cost estimated successfully marked. Back. Save. Back. Now come and release it. Execute it. One material successfully done. This is good. Save. Done. Now check the material master. The other material master. This is raw material, right? Now I'll go to finish good. FG. Split valuation. Say enter. BB10. Enter. You have got 1590.64, right? So you have got 1590.64. So the price estimate is tallying. Now go to costing 1. No, sorry, costing 2. The price is tallied 1590.6. So now there's nothing to save here. So price estimate is done. Now let's go to the production order. Sorry, the PowerPoint. Okay. So routing, production version, mark and release, till here it is completed. Now we will do the create production order and I will show you how the costs are compared, right? Issue goods against production order we'll get to see. So what is the steps? Slash and CO01 to create the production order. This is the material split valuation. Order type is B100. Say okay. I will make 1 unit or 10 units, or we'll make 5 units and see, because we have the maths done for 5 units, right, in your Excel. Okay, say 16.8 it is taking, which is fine. Assignment, let's check all the tabs. BB10C01 goods received, done. Control, your PP1 B100, everything is fine. Date and quantities is fine. Master data is routing and BOM you have, which is fine. In components, I don't want to backflush. So the backflush is not selected. So you have BB10 here, which is fine. Back. So let me calculate the cost. Done. Cost determined. I don't want to display. I am releasing this. Release carried out. Then I will save this. So 1000244. Okay. Slash n CO03 1000244. Okay. For 5 units, let's just check the cost analysis. Okay, see 1920 has come, because we said 192 is coming as the price for the raw material. 1920. How you have got 1920? I have explained it to you. 384 is for 2 units and for 1 unit it is 1920. Okay, to make 5 units you need 10 units of raw material, and each unit is costing you 192. Okay, this is done. Now go back and issue goods against this order slash n MIGO. It can be slightly confusing, but do not get confused. Look at the maths, you will understand. We will do the goods issue. Goods issue is against order. 244 is my order. 244 is done. Okay, against 244, say item is okay. Okay, quantity. Now where? Okay, goods receipt, unloading point, everything is there. Reservation 10/0/10, everything is fine. Partner, account assignment. Okay, material. Now let me just check, because I have to enter the valuation type here. Without entering valuation type, it should not accept the code. See, enter. Okay, location I'll enter. BB10. Storage location is done. Now I'll again check it. So it says enter valuation type. Based on which valuation type you are issuing this one, which is very, very important. Whether it is local, whether it is raw material, which ones. So I'll say local. I am issuing local procurement for this one. So I enter. Now check, everything is fine. See green. Now post it. Because we are going to consume 10 units, the price per unit of your raw material will be 180 now. 180. Alright. So go to the cost analysis. Here you should find 1800 coming in. Okay. Against actuals. Go to cost analysis. Can you see? 1800 has come in a separate row. It has come against a separate row, because we have 3 distinct this thing. So you have split valuation 1, which is main level. Split valuation, this is local. Then if you would have issued import, you would have got this as 2400. Okay, instead of consuming for 80%, you said 100% you use raw materials in this case for this production order. Okay, so that's how you have got 1800. Now I can go to CO15 or CO15 and do activity confirmation. CO15 units 5. Okay, This is the final confirmation. I'll make it final confirmation. What is this here? Okay, that's all. 261, nothing else is there. Back, fine. In CO11, and you can create some variants also. CO11 also, hash and CO11. Here you can give some variants as well. 1000244. Say enter. Okay, instead of 5 hours labor, I'll give 7 hours. That's all. I'll not change anything. Then I will say final confirmation. Save. Go to cost and display now. /n CO03 1000244. Go to cost analysis. Can you see the activity has got confirmed? Right now I'll do a template valuation. This is slight variance which I created 320. So let me go and do the template allocation. For template allocation you will do CPTA 1000244 is the order 8. Okay. Remove the test run, execute it. Template allocation is done. Go back to your cost analysis and check if it is reflecting. Okay, go to cost analysis. These two cells here has got values 625 and 460. You have got it here, right? Now we will do the overhead calculation. Overhead calculation, the transaction code is /n KGI2. Okay, we can go by path, but by now you would have done this so many times now, right? So I'm executing it. KGI2 overhead is done. 3.7, 5.25, 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 10.95 something you will get as overhead. Okay, 10.95 is what you will get as overhead, correct? 10.95. So now that this is executed, did I run it in the non-test mode? Yeah, that. So if I go to the cost analysis now, in this area here, you will get 10.95. Go back. Okay. Now go to cost analysis. Okay, you have got 876 here, but if you look at the USD dollar, you will get 10.95. See, 10.95. Now we have to receive goods against this. Goods against this is 0, right? I have to receive the goods against this. So what I will do, I'll receive the goods. Again, transaction code is MIGO /MI0. We are going to receive goods, so it is goods receipt instead of goods issue. It is not against purchase order, it is against order. Order number is 244. Say OK. Finished goods has come here, right? Say item is OK. Just check whether the storage location is populated. It's not done. PB10. Say OK. And now check. You should get the green indicator post, right? We have now created and manufactured this finished good. Now go back to your cost analysis. Okay, in the go to cost analysis, you are now finding, see, this goods receipt has come, right? But there is a variance of 328. The variance of 328, 120 is due to the difference in cost here. The standard cost estimate for raw material was 192, but whereas we have consumed entirely, it is local procurement of raw materials. So 120 is the variance here, right? And then there is another variance here. Where is that? This 320 here. So this is a gain. So 120, 320. So from 320, if you remove the gain of 120, it will be 200. But then there is a overhead variance of 128. 200 plus 128 is 328. That's how 328 tallies. If you now understand the variance, calculate the variance, KKS2. Okay, click here, remove the test run, check the variance. See, it tallies with the 328. It tallies with 328. Scroll back, go back. Now you have to do the settlement. Go to KO88, run against this order, test run, check transaction data, execute. Okay, click on this 4.11. Whatever the 328 is there, it is now settled. Okay, if you go back to your cost analysis, this report here, back, go to cost analysis. This is settled. Now you can go to the CKM3 and check for this material slash NCKM3. Okay. This particular finished good here. In August you are producing. Okay, I will not say import procurement etc. Say enter, because for finished good we don't have valuation type. Say okay, receipts. So you done production. So production is done. See, this 7953 standard cost estimate was based on your mixed costing, but whereas in the first production order lot you have consumed everything as raw material local, alright, and thereby based on that production order you have got a variance of 328. So this is how you can see and perform the mixed costing scenario. Okay, so I hope you have understood. If not, leave questions, I can arrange a session for you, we can discuss it. Okay, thank you very much. Please subscribe and have your friends also subscribe to my program on costing run on Udemy. Okay, plus I am sharing a lot of things on my YouTube channel also. Thank you very much. Okay, happy practicing. Okay, bye.